Post Sports reflecting on the mother of all hot days in London, England. Oh, to be a top class sports manager. From the armchair managerial seat, the reason boss is reflecting post an Arsenal well fought, hard deserved win versus those Red Devils, Manchester United at the Emirates. Mikel Arteta is sitting relatively pretty. He has been given the small task of leading Arsenal following a runners-up position in the Premier League to the mother of all club teams, Manchester City. He's been given the task of simply usurping Manchester City and winning the Premier League. While he's at it, make a good deep run into the Champions League and pick up a FA Cup, if you will. That's all, Mikel. Well, the reason boss is relatively happy that the Arsenal fans will give Mikel Arteta relative patience. Arsenal are ahead of the curve. But for the likes of Ten Hag, he does not have style, pizzazz, that je ne sais quoi that Arsenal, through the likes of Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, that flavor, that Gabriel Martinelli, Brazilian vibe, he doesn't have that to fall back on. Ten Hag finds himself under a rock. If he doesn't mind sharp, it'll crush him. Already people are piping up suggesting Ten Hag of Manchester United, formerly of Ajax. Him not ready, him not good. If you listen to certain Jamaican fans in the English media, the dogs are woof, 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 barking. Is Ten Hag, little Ten Hag, is he up to the task? Does he know how to control a big club like Manchester United when you've got the likes of Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans rocking up at the Emirates when you're trying to preserve a draw, and you've got Paulo Vieira and Gabriel Jesus bearing down on you? You might say he's in a sticky place. Ten Hag has got the mother of all tasks. He's been given his honeymoon period, I believe, that he is now under the mother of all pressure. And if results don't turn, of course, trying to beat Arsenal is one thing. They'd have gladly got out of jail with that point. Arsenal with their verve, style, class, attacking intent, as I told football fan dens, very old Gaz. Big up yourself, Gaz. Gaz gave me a little word of advice. Don't put your head out too far and make too many predictions, because if they don't come true, there's a crew out there ready to say, hey, what did you say last time? I thought you predicted. No. The reason boss is measured in his reasoning. I simply stated on Football Fan Den, who covered the Arsenal Manchester United via a watch along. Salutes to Football Fan Den UK, a footballers fans channel. I simply said, hey, you've got to be aware that Arsenal, even with 10 or so minutes of a game to go, will look and have the ability, the mindset, and the talent to create. They insist almost on creating at least 2 or more chances. They don't want to leave the arena sharing the spoils with a Man United who are huffing and puffing. And what did we see? Chance after chance, goal after goal. The reason was measured. Arsenal leave it on the pitch, and if someone thwarts them, they can say, well played. And also, as an Arsenal fan, I'd suggest, hey, Arsenal, we can do better than that. We've got a history of doing better than that. We know where the goal is, and we want to try and find that net. Talking of which, talking of goalposts, Ian Foster, the All Blacks coach, has got the small task of following in the footsteps of 3 previously triumphant All Black coaches, including the likes of Sir Graham Henry, Wiley, Steve Hansen. I mean, just win yourself a World Cup. the All Blacks. Ah, tamate, tamate. Tamate. Ooh. That haka sends shivers up my spine and millions others upon seeing it. Fearsome. One United States of America stroke Jamaican fan told me when he sees that haka, he freezes in fear. Have mercy, don't perform that. You've got to win. You can't lose with a haka. That will send the mother of all shivers and fears down the opposition's spines. The thing is, some opposition do not freeze with fear. They rise to the occasion, bring their A-plus game to the party. Ian Foster has been a beleaguered coach for the All Blacks. However, he was finding his feet coming into this World Cup, which kicks off on Friday with the small matter of taking on the host nation and co-favourites along with Ireland, France. My lord, my lord. Well, the last game. Sometimes they say you're as good as your last game. The All Blacks and Mr. Ian Foster found himself at HQ, Twickenham. England beleaguered themselves. My lord, my lord. Well, the South Africans only issued the mother of all beatings on the All Blacks. The heaviest loss the All Blacks have suffered by way of a margin of defeat. 35 points to 7. It's hard to even say it as an All Black fan. As an All Black fan, I tell you what, I was choking on my cereal. I was choking on my grapefruit. I'm trying to keep fit. There's a bevy of sport. We've just had the World Championships, athletic style from Budapest, Hungary. Now we're going to be kicking off with the Rugby World Cup, and Jamaica will be going into action in the Nations Cup, taking on Honduras. My lord, my lord. So much activity for Ian Foster. Oh, to be a coach. What's the best case scenario? Win. Worst case scenario? Lose. Worst case scenario? Lose with a small L. I mean, Ian Foster has it all to do, but this is when the players need to gel together, be a band of brothers, trust the process, and I believe Ian Foster and the All Blacks will. I believe that they may well be set to go down on their sword. I think France will get across the line. If they don't, it could be Irish eyes smiling with the Irish winning their first World Cup. And if not, then, you heard it, third across the line, the third taxi in the rank, the reigning world champions, South Africa, those who gave the mother of all beatings to the All Black. And then fourth up in the taxi rank, proverbially speaking, come the All Blacks. Ian Foster, your team, as far as the Reason Boss is concerned, go in as fourth favourites. That doesn't mean you're not going to win it. You've got an outside chance. You're in it to win it, though. May the cards fall where they may. You've got to trust your processes and leave no stone unturned. Leave the performances on the pitch, irrespective. Talking of which, Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson of the Reggae Boys, Icelandic coach in the Caribbean. My lord, it feels like the Caribbean here. Blue sky, sun is out, and the heat is on. Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson. In some quarters, I was on Coach's Desk. Big up yourself, Coach Minzy of Coach's Desk. Fame on social media. Each and every time, Coach Minzy likes to ensure that he has credible sources, and according to his quote-unquote credible sources, he said that there are persons who are dissatisfied, uncertain, unsure of the direction, the style of play that Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson has the Reggae Boys playing. Well, the Reason Boss considers the glass definitively and definitely half full than half empty. Coach Heimir has to deal with the cards he's been dealt. He will have a style of play. He will know the players that he wants to use, but he must be heartened and should be heartened that some players are interested in being a little more offensive. The word on the street is that during the last Gold Cup campaign, Jamaica were too defensively minded. Nothing wrong with that. See the Reggae Girls for further details. In the Women's World Cup, 1 goal conceded, 1 goal scored. It made the last 16. It was a performance to be absolutely proud of as far as the Reggae Girls are concerned under coach Lorne Donaldson. However, when the quality of opponents rises, so too does your game. It has to rise. The Reggae Boys came a cropper 3-0 at the hands of Mexico in the semi-finals of the Gold Cup. And with the Nations Cup looming, games against the likes of Honduras, Haiti and Grenada offer the opportunity for the coaches star picks to shine and to knit. And this is the key as far as the reason bus is concerned. Central defensive midfielders are hard to come by. CDM's very hard. Casemiro was given a guided tour by Declan Rice. They are hard to come by. Jamaica have been putting defenders ostensibly into the CDM position. However, that has come at the expense, according to some, of the attacking flavor, the transitionary process, the midfield creativity, linking defense to offense, playing and delivering the bullets for the likes of Jamaica's offensive units of the likes of Damari Gray, Michael Antonio, Leon Bailey, Bobby Reid. They need service. They need quality ball time and time again, if possible. If those lines are starved, it's going to be a problem. Coach Heimir, oh, to be a coach. But if such persons are saying, let's go, Coach Heimir, over to you. You've got the likes of Casey Palmer in the ranks in place of the likes of a Ravel Morrison. I'm wishing you well, Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson. We don't know who these individuals are, how many of these individuals there are. Where do these individuals play? Are they defenders? Are they midfielders? Are they forwards? How long have they been affiliated with the Reggae Boys? Is this an age-old argument or a relatively fresh, wet behind the ears argument in Coach Heimir Hallgrimsson and the Reggae Boys process? One must trust. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on the armchair managers out there who are ready to pipe up in the knowledge that their job is not on the line. Ian Foster, Ten Hag, Coach Heimir's, their job's on the line. Mikel Arteta, I think he's got the solution. You know what he says? Check out his response to Kai Havertz and the criticism upon criticism that Coach Arteta has had to endure on behalf of Kai Havertz. His message is simple. I love Kai Havertz. I love that man. I love how he plays. I love his heart. I love the ability. All he needs now is to put the stats, the icing on the cake. He does it in practice. He does it in training. I see his skill. I see his ability. I see his work rate. Love. The binding power. Oh, you mean? You know, Capleton is a raggy road. Oh God, a raggy road. It's a rocky road if you're a football manager, if you're a rugby union coach, and the stakes are high. Oh, to be an armchair manager. Like, share, and subscribe. The Reason Boss, sitting in hot, sunny, sweltering London, England, praying one day to touch base in sweet Jam Down. I'll be glued as an armchair fan and manager. Oh yes, dual duties to my TV screen as the Rugby World Cup kicks off. And of course, I'll be looking, listening, and praying that the Reggae Boys and Mikel Arteta join together with simultaneous victories. Arsenal will be looking for it left, right, and centre post the international break. Meanwhile, the Reggae Boys will be looking to bring the je ne sais quoi, bring the ruckus. You don't know. Keep it locked and docked. Rich Post Sports. Like, share, and subscribe whether watching live or on the rerun. Peace. Armchair Managers.